Hey guys, it's Nick. Today I'm bringing you an NU battle against Thunder Dingus. So what a name, guys, I know. So I'm going to start off with my Electivire because I saw his team and nothing could really appreciate the lead except for Skuntank. And I figured, you know what, I might as well just try to take it out because it turns out this thing is actually offensive. And I'm just going to send out my Mesprit because, again, looking at his team, there's nothing that can really appreciate a Choice Specs Mesprit. And he does happen to send out his Emolga, which is sashed, and he uses Nuzzle on me to paralyze me, which is kind of a pain, but I don't mind too much. I'm just going to probably try to take him out here, but, you know, I just use Ice Beam one more time, and he switches out into the Shedinja, and I'm not too worried about Shedinja because I do have Will-O-Wisp on my Weezing, and Weezing here, I swear to God, he is one confused mother. I don't think there's a time in this fight when he's not confused. And what I really want to do against Shedinja is just burn him, but he does swap out into Emolga here as Deathfather, so I'm just gonna try to Sludge Wave him. And which is what I do there. So he goes out into his Golurk here, and this actually kind of sucks because there's not much I can do against him. So what I want to do is just burn him because Golurk can actually pack a pretty nasty punch. And as you can see right there, it really mattered. And Weezing is a defensive wall, so yeah, it didn't really hurt him too much. So he's just kind of wasting his PP here because I'm just going to heal off of him with Pain Split. And wow, Sludge Wave did nothing. But then again, I'm not invested too much in that, and there I go. I get confused again. So I figure, you know, I'm just going to switch out here and go into Hitmonchan, because there's not too much that he could do. But he actually swaps out too and goes into his Poliwrath. So I'm not really sure what Poliwrath's going to do, so I'm just going to hit him with a Thunder Punch, because I have Iron Fist. And he actually Bulk Ups here, which is actually kind of scary. But I'm just going to continue to stay in with Hitmonchan, because I am Assault Vest, but that doesn't really matter because he's physical oriented, so I don't know why I said that. It's all good. He actually circle throws me into Kecleon, and I am terrified, so I'm just gonna fake out him. The flinch him did nothing, so I'm gonna swap out again here. Mesprit's kind of dead to me at this point. I mean, the only thing she'd be good against, or he looks like a she, is Vileplume, but I'm not too worried about that. And he actually does take out my Mesprit. So I'm just going to go out into Sceptile here, who can easily outspeed Poliwrath and take him out with a Leaf Storm, because that, I am Choice Scarfed, and there's nothing he can do. So he sends that Shedinja, and I can't Leaf Storm again, so I'm just going to go out into Weezing, because like I said, I just love getting confused, and I do have the Will-O-Wisp on him, so, or actually it's a her. I do have the Will-O-Wisp on her. I'm gonna taunt here because I didn't want to be confused, but apparently not. But I do taunt the Vileplume, which is good because Vileplumes usually like to set up something or heal and do all that kind of baloney. So this is actually kind of a Star War, because there's not too much he can do against me, and there's not too much I can do against him, and we both know this. So I'm just going to try to keep my taunts up, which I do. I do luckily get the taunt off here, and he does try to go for the Aromatherapy, which is great, because the burn is the only thing that's really doing damage to Vileplume, and finally I'm out of confusion. I mean, Sludge Wave's not too bad, but he kind of does heal it back. So what I'm going to be trying to hope for is either I get low enough that I can just Pain Split and swap, but I think I'm just going to go for another attack here because I wasn't lower than him, and he does switch out into the Golurk, who actually really just doesn't take any damage from Weezing. Weezing is just being an absolute monster, but you know, what's a Weezing without being confused? And he does die to his burn here, which is great, so Weezing is really tanking his team, which is awesome. I do hurt myself in confusion here, which sucks, because I was trying to get a taunt off, and he does Synthesis. But at that HP with him, I can Pain Split and taunt. So I'm definitely going to Pain Split. If he doesn't swap out, that is. But really, he doesn't have too much of a reason to, except that he does. So I was just like, you know what? That sucks. So I actually lose HP on that. He does Will-O-Wisp me, which is actually kind of smart because that's the only thing he can really do to get that residual damage. And I do burn him in return, and that does take him out. So all I have left is this Vileplume on his team, and I'm not scared at all because I do have an Ice Punch on Hitmonchan, but I'm just going to kind of keep out Weezing here because he's just been doing so good. So I figured why not give him a little bit of glory. I keep calling him a him. It's a her. It's a her. It's a Weezing. It's a female Weezing. But this Weezing did absolute wonders. I'm writing some sets over at the WordPress. I'm making a Pokeblog, and I think on my next NU day, I am going to write about this Weezing set that I used here because it really is great. I mean, there's not too many things that can hurt it in NU, and it really just takes the cake for tanking. I'm more of a tanking-oriented person. Like, I like having that kind of stall factor. I love Toxic and everything like that. And Weezing actually does get pretty low here and gets taken out. So, like I said, that's okay. I just didn't want to switch out in the Hitmonchan straight up. So I'm just going to Ice Punch him here. He does Giga Drain me, but because I am Assault Vest, it really doesn't hurt me all too much. And I know with another Ice Punch, I'm actually just going to be able to take him out. Hitmonchan just got so bored, he decided to go to sleep. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And you know what? We're going to start up this Hall of Fame. And I would definitely say that Weezing deserves to be there. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.